Thank everybody for joining us today. I know you're really excited to see the new features and the new Career Center that SHPE is unveiling and bringing this year, especially moving into conference mode in the coming month. And I really appreciate you sponsors and IPCs taking out the time to really learn and dive into this and see the webinar. And just to let anyone else know, we will be recording this. This will be sent out at a later time also to be seen, and also will be hosted on our website, on the Career Center page on our website, in order to be able to see this overview webinar once again. So I have on the line right here Christina Daly. She is from Your Membership. She is the one that helped us implement it and set this up, and she will be guiding us today through the webinar. If you do have the option, please do view the screen that's being shared. That is hers. She'll be guiding us through it today, and she's taking us on a great ride into the new features available for this Career Center. So without further ado, here's Christina Daly.
Great, thanks Andrew. Hello everyone. So today we're going to go over the Career Center from a sponsor perspective on the employer account system, so you can learn what features are available within the Career Center module, as well as how you could post your jobs and what we have available. What you're looking at now is the Career Center homepage. It is job seeker centric because we want the focus to be on the jobs that you are posting for those job seekers and for those members of SHPE and anyone else that would have access to the Career Center itself. And you'll notice we have a main navigation menu for the employers section. So this would be for the sponsors as well. And then for the job seekers, as well as a quick call out from the very beginning for the post a job or the find a job. Featured jobs will show up on the home page, as well as giving the job seekers the ability to create their job alerts based on the positions that you're posting. So we'll just go ahead and we'll jump right in. So on the Career Center, you have the option of going in through the drop-down menu items here. Most of all of these will require you to log in, and then the Post a Job button. You could go directly to the posting site. So we'll just start out with the Employers My Account system. So if you are an existing member of SHPE and you have a login through SHPE Connect, you would choose I am a member. If you do not, if you have people within your organization that are not a member, they would proceed to the I am not a member portal. So you would want to log into your account. You will use your existing SHPE Connect email address and password. And if you're already logged into SHPE Connect, you will automatically be logged into the Career Center, so you wouldn't need to log in twice. And again, like I said, this information is going to be the same. So you'll notice the navigation still carries over within the module itself. It will have the welcome area with your name, your information, and then your logout. You'll also find duplications, the breadcrumb that's going to show up so you know where you're at on each page if you were to go with inside the templates. For right now, we're on the My Account page. So this is going to be the main account that you see when you log into the system. It'll allow you to manage your jobs, any candidates, any resumes that you've received, applications, any of your active jobs or new messages. Everything's pretty simple to navigate and to understand. If you had new messages, it would tell you you have a net message here. You just click the hyperlink and it's going to open your message directly. So as you notice, my inbox doesn't have any. Applications, same thing. If you have new applicants who have applied for your position through the Career Center module, you would click on the applicants and it would list the application ID of that job seeker as well as their resume if they've uploaded one for your job. The active jobs that you would have within your account, so any jobs that you have that are still active within the system would be listed under your active jobs. And that's also the same information that would be listed under your My Jobs tab. Any new messages that have come in to your message inbox would be directly here. Everyone, once you have logged in or your account has been created, there is a system-generated welcome email message. But essentially, any messages received from candidates or clients within your company that have sent them directly to you will also land directly into your inbox in the Career Center. So we'll go ahead and we'll go through the various options, and then I'll show you how to post a job. So as I said, if you have jobs posted, they will show up under your My Jobs tab. The resume bank. So there's 2 access points at this time until after the conference is over. The original resume bank is still available on the SHPE site. And then we're currently building the new resume system. And then after the conference, all resumes from the candidates that have uploaded those resumes will be available here. You'll notice on this existing Career Center at this point, there's 453. So 453 job seekers have posted their resumes to the new Career Center. We are looking at adding some more search criteria fields, but for right now it's pretty basic. If you wanted to search by a particular candidate keyword based upon the type of position that you're looking for, you can. You can also choose the state, the country, or any that have been updated within a certain time period. If you have saved a candidate's profile ID in your account, you can also search them by their candidate ID, and it'll go directly to their resume. So if you were just to search the actual resumes on the site, this is the SHPE Connects resume bank within the new Career Center. Any SHPE candidate who has come in and posted it will have the SHPE logo next to it. You'll see a base of information on that logo, what type of position or current position they're in, where they're located, how long it was ago, that they updated their profile. So you can essentially just search through and see the different candidate profiles that are available. Once you have clicked on the resume view, we'll go back to the top here in just a moment, you'll notice the details, and the details are going to vary based upon the information that the candidate has uploaded into the system. All proprietary information, first name, last name, email addresses, and phone numbers are masked, and that's for the security of the job seekers to make sure that they're not being spammed. But you can go through and you can view any information that job seeker has posted into their account. All layouts will be different based upon how they uploaded them into the system. If you feel that this candidate is someone that you would like to connect with, or you have a position available for them that you think that they would be a great benefit for, if you are a sponsor and you have unlimited access to the resume database, you would go ahead and you would add the resume to the cart. If you have unlimited access, it's not going to charge you. If you do not have unlimited access, then you will be required to pay to reach that candidate ID. So once you add that candidate ID, right here is the number where you can come back and search for them. So you can always write those down, but they will also go into your My Candidate contact request. If you feel that someone within your organization, or if you know someone who has a position available and you would like to send that information, you can forward it over to a colleague, send them an email and say, I feel like this is, a job that you have that's vacant, and this candidate would probably be great for that position. You can also do that as well. You would go in and you would review your cart. Again, I'm not a member of SHPE, so it's going to show that I have a cost. If you're a member and you have access to the unlimited database, then the cost would be $0. And then I would just go ahead and I would create my contact request. By creating the contact request, this contact request will go directly to that candidate in their inbox, and they will receive an email notification that an employer is interested in them and that they have a position available. So when you're filling out the information, you do need to fill out the company name, the position, and the job description. Those are required fields, but you can hide the company name if you want to, and it will not allow them to see your company profile. And we'll go over your company profile in a moment. Make sure that you fill this information out to the best of your ability with all information for that candidate. The more information that you provide to them, the more likely they are to respond to your contact request. Once you've created the contact request, the email gets sent to the candidate, and then this contact request will go into your My Candidates database. So you can come back in again, search for resumes on the SHPE site, or search our entire job board network. Our entire job board network includes candidates across any job board that we power. The candidate pool, if you're wanting to search the candidate pool and you know the keywords or the state, the information, you can search the candidate pool by that information. And then your job postings, your resume contacts. So if you've contacted anyone via the resume contact form, it would be in this information here, and your drop downs would come down and you would be able to view the information based upon the criteria. The My Company tab, as I had said earlier, we most definitely want you to fill out the My Company profile information. This information is used in various forms, so if you have job postings and you include your company profile, that information would be included for job seekers to be able to view that company profile. You can upload your logo, your company overview, the company history, the benefits that you offer at the organization, and then your basic information is uploaded here. So you would just come through, fill out your basic information. None of it is required, but we do ask that you fill it out. That way the candidates have a better idea of who you are as an organization and who your company is, and it gives them a little bit of a background on you. You can also add colleagues. The colleagues within, your organization. So if you have multiple people that you work with, that could come in and receive updates on your job postings or job applications. If you were to go on, sick leave or you're on vacation, you would want to make sure that you have My Colleagues filled out to add a new colleague. And it's just real basic, simple information. You choose whether they're a colleague from your company, outside the company, recruiter, an ad agency, and then just put in their address, click verify, and it'll add the colleague to your My Colleagues account. My Account Contacts is where anyone that is under the My Account Contacts will get account notifications, resumes, and invoices on the account. So if there's multiple people within the organization that would need to approve a candidate ID, you could always add those multiple accounts. You can add a new billing contact or a new resume contact as well. So if you want multiple people to receive the resumes that come in, you can specify that it's just a resume contact. Again, just basic, simple information. Billing contact is the exact same way. The My Templates tablet will allow you to create letter templates, job templates, filter templates. So if you're creating a filter template, the filter template will allow you to pre-screen applicants. So if you are looking for specified, information, you can come in and you create new questions as to what criteria you want within that profile. So if you're adding question number 1, you want location, California, whether it's a disqualifier, or you can base it on ranking. If you wanted to add a specific location within California, you could choose Fresno, and then add the points, and then require a response. And then you would create the question. So anytime a new candidate uploads their resume, whether they disqualify or they're a better fit for it, you'll receive a notification that they've uploaded the new resume, and you can go in and view that resume directly. The My Job template is when you're creating job postings, and when we post a job in a moment, I'll show you how to create those templates. But the templates allow you to come back if you know that you have a position that is open multiple times during a year, or it's the same position, within the company. You can create that template. That way it's readily accessible for you, and you can just come in, click the template, edit it to, whatever information you need to update, and then post the position automatically. The letter templates can be used when you're drafting emails to anyone within the system, whether it's candidates, colleagues, your clients. You just come in, you type what type of letter name that you want, choose the recipient, whether it's going to be a candidate or another recruiter such as yourself, the subject, and type out your message. Create letter template, and the letter template will always be in your account, and you can come in and you can send it. You choose the email address or the colleague or the candidate. You can use a template, which is this one, and then you just hit send, and the system will automatically send that out for you. If you need to view or edit it, you just come in and make the edits to the account, click Save Changes, and it'll go right back. The Help tab is going to be where you can find any frequently asked questions. You do have lots of information that is on the Ship Connect portal already for you, but you also have a Help tab here. Any basic questions that you might have within the site, excuse me, will be shown here in the Help question. If you have questions that are not here, if you have more questions that you would like answered, you can always mail our customer service or our client service team between 7:30 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, or contact us at the number listed on the site. There is also the option at the bottom to open up a support ticket. Sometimes the support ticket queue can be a little busy, so I recommend using the email client, but if you're not in a rush to get the answer back right away, just go ahead and fill out the support ticket. Tell us, what your issue is, whether it's posting a job or using the resume bank, or if it's just a generalized question, and then open the support ticket. And what this does is it sends a little ping over to our client service department, and it puts you in the queue for them to get back in touch with you regarding what questions you have in your support ticket. But again, there's multiple access points via phone, via email, and then also via the support ticket system. The product and pricing page, again, you can get to this by either clicking on the quick link or just by clicking on the Employers tab at the top. This will show you all of the pricings and all of the products that are offered on the site. For your direct sales support, if you have questions in general about specialized packages or assistance with posting your positions on the Career Center, you can reach Tiffany. Her information is here. You can find her phone number, or you can email her directly, and she is your direct contact for the Career Center with regards to the sales process and posting the jobs. You'll notice there's various packages that are available on the Career Center already for you. There's a basic standard 30 or 60-day job posting, and basic just means basic. It's posted on the Career Center and is found on the job search page. The enhanced job posting is a 60-day job posting that will be highlighted, and it will stay towards the top of the job board search page as well. Anytime a new enhanced posting comes in, yours will get moved further down the line. So it's based on the date and the time as to when the jobs were posted. The passive job seeker package is more the bang for your buck package. You get everything in this. It includes a jobs email, so your job will get mailed out to all of the SHIP professionals that are in the system. It's a premium 30-day job posting. It stays near the top. It's highlighted on the job board, and then it's also featured on the job board's homepage. I'll give you an example of what those would look like in the search results. If your job has just been posted on the site, it will show members only for the first 14 days, so non-members do not have access to it. These are your upgraded packages. Like I said, the Spotlight and the Preferred keeps it at the top of the list based upon the date and the time that they were actually posted to the site. If you chose the Premium package, which gets emailed out to the candidates, your job will also rotate here on the Career Center homepage. So each time that you would come in, there would be a new featured position that will show up here. And like I said, it just gets you more access. When SHPE integrates their social media platform for Facebook and Twitter integration, those featured jobs in those premium packages will also get pushed out to the social media platform automatically. Again, giving you more exposure and reaching a larger number of candidates. So again, to post a job, you would come in and you would choose which job package that you want to post. You choose the Get Started button. And this will go over into the job posting form. So again, navigation, all of your tabs, the quick links, everything still remains the same within the whole module. So you'll notice the same job posting is chosen that I chose on the main page, but again, we show you all of them, that way you can review. And then you can see, the updated information that's here that tells you exactly where you can look, you can post the job. If you're posting to the Diversity Job Board Network, your job will get posted on the SHPE website, as well as any network that we power that's in the Diversity Job Board Network. There's a little button that says click here to see everyone that's in that network, so you can review and you'll know every website that's in that network that your job would get posted to at one time. You would pay a higher cost for that, but it gets your job posted to more than 25 job boards at one time using the SHPE's network. All information that is required will have the red asterisk beside it, so you'll notice the various areas. Those will be required fields. So if I'm posting a job for a design engineer, and remember earlier when I said you could save it as a template, I'm going to choose to save it as a template. If I want to include my company profile, it would include with my job posting, or I could make it an anonymous posting, so it does not include the company profile. I would choose my company name, position title. I could choose the practice area, choose the type of job function, job type, and then you would just fill in your job description. You can also upload if you have your position available in Word format. You can upload via the Word Paste tool. And then we also have some HTML editing tools and some editor guides that can help you with your formatting if you don't have it formatted. You can include your job requirements. Again, you have the same options with the HTML and the Word Paste tools. And then some basic job details. So if it's just going to be a temporary position, if there's required travel, minimum education, minimum experience, you can include a salary, or you can choose for it to be entry level. You also need to choose a location. The city field is not required, but the state is a requirement. And the country will automatically populate, and you need to add the location. Contact information will appear in your ad, so this is how the candidates will apply and submit their resumes. You could choose the contact person, the email, the phone, extension, fax. If you have an apply URL on your website that you want them to go to, then you would include the apply URL here. If you want to allow online applications within the Career Center module, you would choose Apply Online Applications. If you don't want online applications, you would need to make sure that you're choosing an email address for them to send it to, or you can add a different recipient to send it to. You can go back and you can preview your job posting, or you can choose Continue. And these are additional upgrades that are available for you. There is a Power Post upgrade. It gets your jobs on various other websites such as Simply Hired, LinkedIn, OLX. You have that Power Post. And then we also have 3 new diversity upgrades that you could include. So we have a veteran upgrade, a full diversity upgrade, and a social media upgrade. And I can supply that information over to SHPE, and they can make that available to you on SHPE Connect, so you know where these jobs are being posted if you're choosing these upgrades. But again, it gets your job and your posting out in front of a larger, broader audience. You would choose the upgrade of your choice and choose Add if you want, or you would just choose No Thanks, and then you will come over to the checkout. If you have a credit and subscription pack, the job will not cost you. If you have a coupon that's been given to you, you can enter your coupon. The invoices will automatically come up under your information. If you don't want the invoice sent to you, you want it sent to someone else, you could choose to have their information entered, and then the invoice would be sent to them. You have the ability to pay by credit card, by check, by invoice, and also by PayPal. So you have multiple outlets to pay for your posting. And then you would just enter the information and click the pay buttons based on what you're going to pay for. After you've posted the position, it will tell you that your job has been posted, and please wait up to 30 minutes to receive your receipt or your invoice for the posting. Typically within about 5 minutes, your job posting would be found on the job search page, and you would be able to view that posting. You will receive a notification 10 days prior to your job expiring, and you will be able to go in via a link in an email and renew your job posting if you would like, or you can just let it expire and run out from that point. But at any given time, you can come back in, you can see which jobs that you have in the system. You will have jobs that are active as well as jobs that have expired, and those will always maintain in the database unless you're, deleting them and you just get rid of them from the system. They will always be there for your future reference. And that is essentially exactly how the Career Center works from a sponsor overview. I do want to let you know there will be a whole new look, layout, and feel that's going to be coming either late at the end of this year or the first of next year, and it will bring you over to a more responsive design. As of right now, the employer module is not very mobile friendly. However, the job seeker module is, because we found that job seekers were more in tune to finding jobs from laptops and tablets and mobile devices versus just on generic PCs. So we focused on them, which will help you because they are searching for positions more frequently on those devices. So their module is a little bit more up to date at this given point in time, and yours will come with an update, as I said, at the end of the year or the first of next year. All right, so we will open it up for questions.
Yes, I have a couple questions here. I'm not sure if anybody else wants to use the question module to be able to ask questions, or you can send a direct chat to either Christina or myself, Andrew Smith. I have a couple questions here that need to be answered. One from Priya Dad. She's asking, will anyone from my company have access to the resumes if we purchase unlimited access before the national conference. Now, in order to answer that, I would say, Priya, that like we have done before in the past Career Center, we are assigned, just like the IPCs and within your company, or if you purchase unlimited access, you would use your one login and be able to share that login with fellow recruiters and within your organization. Just not to make it more difficult. We just want to have the one login per company. So you can definitely share your login with others. Another question comes in from Sergio Patino from the Ford Motor Company. He says, how can we filter by GPA and career?
So again, there are some fields that will be added in the near future. We're just waiting on confirmation from the SHPE team. And on the resume bank search page here, when you begin searching, after we have that confirmation and we make the updates, the criteria would be here. If that information is not in the job seeker's account, if they did not include that as part of their account, then their information would not show up.
Yes, that's true enough, yeah.
Okay. Do we have any more questions? I think I just got one in here from Myra Artiles. Will we have a filter? Will we have no filter this year for whoever has already applied to this system? And I think you mean in reference to the GPA and career that we're just talking about. And like Christina just said, we are working to get that out as soon as possible, and I believe we will be working to have it for this year.
Right, and then on the resume candidate database, when you see the SHPE logo next to the resumes, then that means that the candidate has stated that they would be attending the conference. So all of those with a logo on this new Career Center database have stated that's what they're going to do.
Okay, I have another question here from Karen Borgensen. She said, for job postings, can we select more than one discipline? An example like mechanical engineering or electrical engineering?
Yes, great question. You have the ability to select multiples on the site in the multiple fields.
Christina, I'm not sure if it's RN. I don't see that on the screen. Did you navigate to that?
Oh, no, I sure didn't. 1 second.
No worries. So Karen, here's the answer to your question. Yes, it's possible, and here it is.
Yep, I have to go back into the job posting templates. It's going to take a few moments to get back in there. You know what? We don't have it set up for multiples on this site. Typically it is. I can add that function. Andrew, Valerie, do you want that in here?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yep, I can get that updated. We'll have it updated this afternoon. Typically the ability to select multiples within the site is only 5 maximum.
All right. We have another question from Karen as well. She wants to know, is there a way to see if the candidate is attending the national conference? I believe that goes with the checkbox.
Yes. As I had stated earlier, when you come into the resume bank and you search, anyone who has the logo next to their resume has stated that they are going to attend the conference.
All right, perfect. We have another question from Priyadad. She asked, do we have the option of downloading resumes?
Yes, after the contact request has been made to the candidate, you would have the PDF of that resume. Right here, you can pull the PDF and save it. And then after you have made the contact request and they have approved it, then the full PDF will come to you with their information. You'll notice that we mask their email, their phone number, and their address until after the candidate has approved for you to allow them that access.
Okay, thank you. We have another question from Yvonne Brodsky, or Brodsky. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yvonne asked, for large companies, do you recommend to screen resumes versus post multiple jobs? I think it's more of a question towards your experience, Christina, if you can answer that.
Well, I mean, I think posting the multiple jobs, if you have multiple positions that are, available, I definitely recommend that you get them posted, because even if you are going through and you're looking at resumes and you're finding resumes for those contact requests, you're not getting your job in front of a larger audience. The candidate, if you're looking at their resume and you make a candidate request, it doesn't always mean that the candidate is going to come back to you and say, yes, I'm interested in your position. They could come back to you, even if you made 10 candidate requests, all 10 of those at any given point in time could come back and say, I already have a position, I'm not looking anymore, thank you, I'm not interested. So you're wasting a lot of time going through and screening those candidates' profiles and reaching out to them, directly through the candidate, anonymous database. Whereas if you're getting your jobs posted onto the Career Center, you're getting those jobs in front of those SHPE attendees for the conference, or those SHPE, job seekers where those jobs get emailed out, or just on the job searches and social media platforms. So, I mean, it's definitely up to you, but I recommend that you post the positions as opposed to searching through the resume database and reaching out individually.
Yvonne says thanks.
You're welcome. Great question.
Yeah,
Great question.
Yeah, it was a good question. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Thank you for answering, Christina. You have one more question here from Janet Ikpa. Janet asks, is there any way to download a zip file of all the resumes?
No, at this time there's not, because the candidate resumes are individual and they will be under your My Candidates, and you'll have them in there if you have made contact requests and they have approved them, or if you want to come back in and pull their PDF, you can, but they are specific to each individual user, so they can't be zipped together.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any other questions from anybody else? I think I do have one. Hold on one second. Sergio Patino from Ford again states, we have a situation on the search for resumes. We go to the conference to look for candidates with set values and criteria, and definitely need some way to find out things such as work status, career, and GPA. Without this, it's just a manual process. Then he's basically asking, any idea when the filter for the resumes is planning to be released? Otherwise, basically, they are unable to utilize it to the fullest potential. Basically asking for a tentative date for the release. And I think I'll defer to Christina or to Valerie here.
Yeah, at this point in time, and once we receive the information from SHPE that they want required on that resume search page, it'll be updated within 24 hours. So it's just when that information is sent over, I can get it updated.
Sergio says thanks. Sergio, just let you know that we will make that top priority and work on that as soon as possible to get that released right away. I have another question actually coming from Piedad. Says, actually, this is a question I think Michael will refer to you as well, Christina. She asked, do you know when we will get access to our login? They purchased a conference sponsorship for access, and they want us to know when they will be getting that access. Now, I believe the initial email was sent out earlier this week on Tuesday. I would say, Priya, if you did not get it, to check any of your spam folders or junk email. I can definitely assist you offline to get that access. You can contact me to go ahead and email, create an email to myself and CC careercenter@ship.org. For the most part, I've seen a lot of people have gotten their login and have started utilizing it. Like I said, that was sent out earlier this week. But if you did not get it, again, check your junk mail for this past Tuesday, the 29th of September. Check any filters you might have gotten out. And if you still cannot find it, feel free to reach out directly to myself here, Andrew at ship.org, and make sure to CC careercenter@ship.org in order to resolve that issue. I have a good question actually from Janet. She's asking, what would the login email be titled? So I think that's something that people are going to start searching for. So let me go ahead and find that title. I know it was in here. Do you happen to remember the subject line at all, Christina?
It was
No.
just,
I'm looking for it right now. Give us 1 second, please, Janet. Okay, just so you know, the subject line will say Ship Career Center dash login and password information. Again, that's Ship Career Center dash login and password information will be the subject line. It'll be coming from the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, and the email address is client, C as in Charlie, L as in Lambda, I as in Idaho, E as in Edward, N as in Nancy, T as in Tom, serve, S as in Smith, E as in Edward, R as in Rachel, V as in Victor, at yourmembership.com. Again, the subject line is Ship Career Center dash login and password information coming from the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, client serve at yourmembership.com, and that was sent out this past Tuesday, September 29th.
Great. Thank you for that, Andrew.
Of course, of course.
is that it? Question?
Do we have any other questions? Okay, she's asking if we could remind her of who to email if she did not get that. I would recommend emailing careercenter@ship, which is SHPE.org, if you did not receive that initial login. And I'll go ahead and answer your question directly to. All right. Do we have any other questions from the group? I don't see any here. Oh, Greg Stewart asked if I can repeat that. Again, Greg, that is career, the word career center, all one word, at ship, which is S as in Smith, H as in Henry, P as in Paul, E as in Edward.org. Again, careercenter@ship.org. And I'll be sending that to you directly right now. All right. It doesn't look like there's any other questions coming in. Again, I appreciate everyone's time. Thank you so much for joining us on this overview of the new Career Center. Again, those questions addressed in this call will be taken care of very soon, along with the filtering option and along with logins as well. As soon as you create an email, I'll be working, notifying everyone as soon as the new features are up and running. Thank you so much, Christina Daly from Your Membership, for just taking us through this new Career Center and answering all the questions and taking time to help us out today. Again, this is recorded. This will be saved. This will be published to our SHPE National YouTube and shared with all the IPC and sponsorship contacts that will be coming from Gabriel Hernandez if you're an IPC, and from Monique Ventura if you are a conference sponsor. Again, thank you so much for your time, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day.